So Sammy,
Yeah.
what made you start doing body training?
What made me start training? What made me start training? Okay. What really made me start training was the money. But what really made me take it seriously was the fact that I believe that I can save lives with making people work out. And my main thing with fitness was I just wanted to kind of just get people started because it really does save lives. You know, like I've lost people in my life that I actually like loved and cared about because they did not start exercising. And that's just been my biggest thing. It's like, you know, I want people to, like, while people are here, just by implementing a few little habits, they can actually extend the length of their life. And, you know, like sometimes I felt like if I would have pushed it a little, if I would have pushed people or certain people a little bit harder, they might still be here today. So that's the big thing. It's just like, I wanted to make fitness more accessible. I just wanted to find ways to like just motivate people to take the little actions that can improve their life and save their life and, you know, help their families to avoid the pain and the misery of having lost them.
And better you, better society. So what does that mean? What does it mean to you? What made you come up with that?
Better you, better society. It's funny, when I first started it, it was just my email address. And the idea behind it was, so the reason why I even picked that as an email address is because even before I wanted to be an entrepreneur, I wanted to be just somebody that was living on the up and up. From like 17 to 19, I was kind of living a lifestyle that was kind of like a little like iffy. Like it was like, you know, I wasn't really proud of the person that I was. So I made a conscious decision to try to be the best version of myself that I could be. And, you know, I looked at that on two levels. I want to make myself better each and every day, and I want to do something to make society better and impact somebody else on a positive note every single day. And by doing those two things, I found a lot of peace and comfort in that. And I want to spread that mission to you, you know, because I know that if you do something to make yourself better each and every day, if you make good decisions and you know, pour love out into the world, I know that that uplifts people, and that literally will make you stronger, and that'll make you a hero. And if everybody thought like that, a lot of the things that we deal with, we would not deal with. So I just want to spread that message. That is my mission. Make myself better each and every day and do something to put a smile and lift someone's spirit each and every day.
So you do fitness training. What is next for Better You, Better Society?
What's next for Better You, Better Society is just doing everything on a bigger scale. You know, we want to train, you know, we want to go from training 20 people to 20,000 people. You know, we want to add some more zeros to everything we're doing. Instead of feeding 10 people, we want to feed 20 million people, 100 million people. Like, we really want to just expand our community work. You know, everything that we do is to make a positive impact, and we just want to make the biggest impact possible. So we just want to multiply everything that we're doing.
So you do work in the community, you do fitness training. Is there anything else that Better You, Better Society offers?
Well, we do like photography and videography, and that is actually pretty dope. And it's like, so one of the reasons why I'm passionate about that and not just doing it for money is because everybody nowadays like has a voice. Everybody has a business venture that they want to start. Everybody wants to leave an impact, and it's beautiful. And being somebody who's trained in media, being able to like help people get their message and get their voice out into the world, I think is powerful, because that's what leadership is. Like, it's like getting your voice out there to make a positive change. And if I'm able to help somebody get their own voice out into the world and make their change and leave their mark, that's beautiful to me. So
I heard all around, it seems like everything is connected to making the world a better place and other people leaving their mark and helping. So what are 4 tips that you would give someone that is struggling in their mental health, not even just health-wise as far as like physical health, but in their mental health? What would be 4 things that you could
Four tips that I would give somebody that is struggling with their mental health. Number one, first and foremost, is realize that you were created out of nothingness from an all-powerful God. So every second that you spent on this earth thus far has been the biggest blessing. Every second that we spend from now until the day that we die is a blessing, and we are extremely blessed. So even if you are homeless, if you have, if you were born with disabilities, if you have no legs, if you have no arms, no matter what it is, just the ability to exist is the ultimate blessing. So when you look at it from that perspective, and that is the honest to God truth. When you look at that and you realize that, that will automatically give you joy, and that will automatically give you power. And that's what I realize each and every day. Every second that I spend on this earth is a gift, and that makes me fearless, that makes me bold, that makes me more loving, and that takes all the weight and all the pressure off of me, because I have the greatest gift. I have been created, and I'm alive. What more could I possibly ask for? And I've been around people that are super wealthy, and I've been around people that are not wealthy at all, and I see no difference in levels of happiness based on wealth. The only difference in happiness comes from whether or not people realize that they are already blessed to even exist. The more grateful someone is, the more they smile, and the better their quality of life. And I realize that across the board. So if you are somebody you're struggling with your mental health, well, the biggest thing I can say is check your perspective and get on your knees right now and ask God for forgiveness for being ungrateful, and thank him and praise him, and begin to just give God as much praise as you can for the fact that you have the ability to even exist. You exist. You're alive. Wow. You can feel the sun. You can feel excitement. You can feel like, yeah, that's one. Another one would be do things that make sense. Like, do things that make sense. Drinking water is good. Eating vegetables is good. Doing some kind of movement is good. So do things that are good. Don't do things that are wrong. Like, you probably know smoking crack is bad, so maybe try not to smoke crack. Telling lies is bad, so maybe don't do things that are wrong. And if you're wrong, but if something's wrong and you're addicted to it, don't lie to yourself and say that it's right. Know that it's wrong, acknowledge that it's wrong, and fight with yourself each and every time that you do it, so you can begin to wean yourself off of that bad behavior that you're doing. And so that's number 3. Another one would be surround yourself with people that are excited, that are loving, that are that have smiles. You know what I'm saying? Like, just surround yourself with good, positive, loving, powerful people, and that will change a lot. Like, the only time that I'm really irritated at all is if I'm around somebody that's irritated. And then I got to do a little detox, throw on my gospel, and praise God, and just let the tears flow, let the joy come over me. But yeah, your environment matters. So those are 4 things that I would say.
You are absolutely right. The environment does matter. So is that something that you always realize, that you need to be around positive people? Or was it times when you had to evaluate the group of people you socialize yourself with?
I didn't realize that environment matters just off of out of thin air. I had to realize, okay, when I'm around this person, I feel bad. When I'm around, there are times when I'll be around somebody, they'll kind of hurt my feelings or make me feel down, and I will keep going back and hanging out with that person every day for 5 years. It really took some serious lumps for me to realize, yo, you keep hanging around these negative people, and you're going to be more of a loser, because they're making you feel like more of a loser. And when they make you feel like more of a loser, you're more timid, you're more shy, you take less action, and you get less results. So you actually are more of what they're making you feel like. But then when I started hanging around people that speak life into me, that look at me like I'm something special, that see potential in me and speak to me like somebody that matters, I'm doing more. I'm out, now I'm talking to girls now. Now I'm just doing more with myself, and I'm smiling, I'm more confident, my head is up, I'm getting better results. And that's giving me a resume of winning. That's giving me a resume of being in situations where I was showing confidence. So it made me more confident. And that was a direct result of just the company that I was keeping. So I think it's self-awareness. It's just like looking at yourself and say, okay, when I'm around this kind of person, how do I feel? When I feel good, what kind of people have I been around? When I feel bad, what is causing that? And just go around the things that are making you feel better and more empowered.
So I appreciate those tips. I do. And I know that someone else is going to hear this, and they will be able to receive those tips and take them full force. So the next thing that I would ask is 2 health tips for someone struggling with weight loss or wanting to slim down.
Okay, two tips for somebody struggling with weight loss that wants to settle down, or that wants to slim down. All right, I am that person that is struggling with weight loss and wants to slim down because I'm trying to do that now. So I'm going to tell you some things that I'm actually doing. I'm giving myself so here's one rule that I follow. And I'm just going to tell you what I do. And I think that it really works. I do no starch, right? And I'll do no starch, and that means no junk food, no chips, no cookies, no cakes, no bread, no pasta, none of that crazy stuff. And majority of my meals will be like chicken or fish with vegetables. And if you do what I'm saying, you'll lose weight. And if you're somebody who's trying to maintain what you are, if you do what I'm telling you, you'll definitely be able to maintain at the very least. Cut out all the starches. And your food doesn't have to be boring. You can cook your chicken and make it taste good. You can cook your veggies and make it taste good. But just by eliminating the starches, that's something that is going to cut out a whole lot of calories, and it will help you break that craving and that addiction that that we have with sugar and starches. That's number 1. And number 2 is I give myself a minimum of let's say 30 to 60 minutes of physical activity every single day. So every day I have to do at least, me personally, every day I have to do at least an hour of cardio. So a tip would be give yourself, every day, bare minimum, I have to do either 30 minutes to 45 minutes of walking, jogging, riding my bike, but you got to be doing some form of moving around and exercise for 30 to 45 minutes at least 5 times a week. So it just boils down to having a plan and having a structure and a routine that you create for yourself. It's not just today I feel like doing something healthy and you're sporadic. No, you have a strict plan that you're following. It's I'm doing no starch. That's a plan. It's I have to do no starch for the next 8 weeks. And with the physical activity, you have to do 30 to 45 minutes of cardio 5 times a week.
So when you say cardio, what's cardio? It's
cardio.
Three cardios that someone could do. If someone doesn't know what cardio is.
All right, so if you don't know what cardio is, that probably means that you don't really work out like that. So I'm going to give you some basic stuff. Cardio could be you go to the gym and you you walk on the treadmill, put the incline up a little bit and do a brisk walk for 30 to 45 minutes. Or you could walk around the track for 30 to 45 minutes, jog for a minute, walk for 2 minutes, or walk for 5 minutes and then jog for 20 seconds. But you just want to be moving around. That's one way of cardio. 2 could be you're riding your bicycle. Go to the gym, get on the bike, pedal a little bit. Number 3, you could be in the pool, you could swim. No, number 3, I'll give you a better one. You could go on YouTube or do one of those HIIT workouts. You could pick one that's not too crazy, and it's just you do one for 30 minutes and then you do a little short one for 15 minutes, and you do that 5 times a week. So that's cardio, walking, riding a bike, swimming, doing those workouts on YouTube, or we have workouts that we run that you could do some of ours. Ours are excellent.
So let's talk about that. You say you have workouts. Where do the viewers find your workouts?
You go on our website, betteryoubetter.society.org, and then you can do whatever workout you want. You can pick a program, and the program makes it super simple. On the program, you start it. It says week 1, day 1. You do the first workout, and then you click and you do the second workout. Boom, that's 40 minutes right there. You're good for the day. It says week 1, day 2. You click on it, and when it's day 2, you do the first workout, do the second workout, boom, and then you just follow it for the full 12 weeks. And at the end of the 12 weeks, you got your results. And we also have a meal plan that everyone follows on the site, and this meal plan will get you results. Yeah, we have one for people that want to lose fat, people that want to maintain, build muscle. Whatever your goal is, we got you. We also have virtual classes. Now, this is super lit because Monday through Friday at 6 a.m., we do a 30-minute workout. And at 7 a.m., we do a 30-minute workout. So you're able to work out with us and get that accountability, 5 times a week. And if you only do that and you follow the meal plan, you're going to get leaner, the six-pack going to start popping. And, if you're a lady, the curves is going to start popping. If you're a fella, the muscles is going to start popping. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be breaking necks, just like the squad.
Okay. So I know you would definitely have a lot of people going to decide to get in that course because it sounds very exciting. It sounds like it's going to be very helpful and for the viewers to go to. So guys, definitely go to the website and look at that subscription. What would you leave the viewers with today?
Okay, today I would leave you guys with this. Keep God first. First and foremost, keep God first, and do everything in your power each and every day to just get yourself closer to God. Pray and just ask for wisdom, ask for guidance, ask for God to lead you closer to Him. And if you do that, you can't fail. Money means nothing. Material possessions mean nothing. Everything on this earth is fleeting in comparison to your relationship with God. That's the biggest thing. Once you have that and your focus is on God and you seek Him first, that everything else is added on to it. I'm not going to say this to sound arrogant, but I am strong. I am confident. I am, bold. I am fierce. And all of these attributes come from putting God first. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You do it. It will complete you. It will fulfill you. There's nothing that can compare to it. Keep God first. That's it. And show love. Just love. A lot of times we think we got to put a screw face on and show that we tough. Nah, that's weak. True strength. You find true strength in love. That's it. Put God first in love. Love. That's all Hey, that's it. Let go of that hatred. Let go of the envy. Let go of the put a smile on your face. Every time you walk past somebody, everyone that comes in contact with you, let them radiate at a higher level because they met you. Let their facial expression be lifted because they came in contact with you. Just spread as much love as you can because, the world needs it, you need it, and it will empower you and it will just change the world. Let's make this world beautiful, baby.
Okay. Well, that's definitely some great advice. I know everyone is going to appreciate that. Everybody, you heard it here from the owner of Better You, Better Society. Put God first. Love, love, love. And without further ado, we are out.